Just even trying to speak on it.
Sorry about that, homie. Love you, man.
Just even trying to speak on it right now is a motherfucker, man.
Now, a lot of your expressions and life experiences, joy and pain, as Mace would say, uh, is written on your cars with the art and the chrome and all
Oh
that.
yeah, without a doubt.
And not to mention the fact that, unfortunately, may Allah be pleased with the struggle, you lost your son to this
Yeah,
fentanyl.
that fentanyl is a motherfucker, man.
And you've been an
If,
advocate to get rid of fentanyl since then. Tell
oh
me
yeah,
about that.
if you ain't never lost somebody from fentanyl, you would never know about it. You know what I'm saying? But once I lost my son and really got into it, man, there's thousands of youngsters dying every day from that shit, man. It's way worse than the crack epidemic. Motherfuckers wasn't dying from crack.
You think that would be considered a white man's crack epidemic?
Yeah, but everybody's involved though, cause they putting the shit in everything. They putting it on weed. They putting it in the pills. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just gonna be, because it's really probably like a white man drug. You know what I'm saying? But they putting it in everything. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody that's using any kind of drugs, you know what I'm saying, got action at overdosing off of that shit, man.
Now, it was alleged that at some point in time, I don't know if it's true or not because I've never bear witness to you doing anything of the nature, but it was alleged that you had sold dope before.
Yeah, I done sold dope before.
Now,
I ain't,
let me
I
ask you
ain't
this:
proud of it, but yeah, that's it.
now that you found your way in life and you do no crime and all that,
I
just
got 3 regrets, man.
wow.
3 regrets in life, man. Gang banging, selling dope, and going to prison, leaving my son behind. Them my 3 regrets in life.
That was gonna be my question: is what was your biggest regrets? And you like literally took it off my head telepathically.
Yeah.
So when you say losing your son, how does that how does that work in terms of your sanity and rocking in your chair and fixing your car? What part does this play in your daily life, man? To parents out there that may be dealing with something or dealt with what you've dealt with.
Man, shit, losing my son is everything. Just even trying to speak on it.
Sorry about that, homie. Love you, man.
Just even trying to speak on it right now is a motherfucker, man. My son was my heart. I don't wish that on nobody, homie. I know motherfuckers, I get emotional, homie, when I think about my son. My son was, man, he is a real man. He was something else, man. And it was just so much that I wanted to do with him. That was my legacy, homie. Everything that I got was going to him. So I know when Father's Day come up next month, man, I'm gonna be fucked up. I'll probably be at the cemetery. Man, I ain't no soft motherfucker, man, but when it comes to my son, man, I can't help but, you know what I'm saying, just let the feelings flow, man. I ain't trying to hide nothing when it comes to my son. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It just talking about it, man, it's just getting me emotional, man, because I love him so much. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of them old deadbeat ass fathers, man. Being a father is one of the greatest gifts that God done gave man. I trip off motherfuckers running around, oh, I ain't claiming that ain't mine. Oh, man, you're some fucking idiot, man. It ain't the kid's fault just because you don't get along with the baby mama. Or she tripping because you with somebody else and won't let you see it. It ain't nothing on this fucking earth would have stopped me from seeing my kid, man. You know, baby mama motherfuckers come with them excuses, oh, she tripping. Man, do what the fuck you gotta do. Go to court and get your kid to at least get visitation. No, but man, that shit crazy, man. No, that back to the fentanyl, man. That shit crazy, man. My son took one pill, man.
Here you go, PG.
And you know, it was one pill and he died, man. You know, and I knew he was taking them pills. And I used to be on him, man. Like, man, why are you taking that shit, nigga? Just smoke you some weed or something. You know, but he used to be on me like, Dad, don't even trip, man. The only ones I take is from the pharmacy. I don't take none of this street shit. That's why I think it was some foul play, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I ain't reacted is because I don't know, man. But he used to tell me, I don't fuck with that. I just fuck with the shit that I have people get from the pharmacy. No, but for any kid out there, anybody out there, period, man, taking them pills, man, and then that shit not safe, man. That shit is not safe. I just want to, because me and you had talked a little earlier about Tony Bogart, man.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get off of that. That subject's so emotional for me, homie.
Yeah,
That
fuck me up, man.
You know, I every time, you know, anytime somebody even talk to me about my son, man, it's.
Hey, man, I'd like to apologize to you and the listening audience. I just wanted to inquire about.
But no, it's all good because I don't mind because I want people to know, homie, that fentanyl is killing us.
You know, my biggest fear is, gangster. My biggest fear in life next to God is me leaving this earth and leaving my son behind, homie. Like that shit haunts me.
See, me, I'd rather leave him behind.
Man, so I
can then him leave me behind.
I can only envision what you dealing with. So if that's my biggest fear, leaving my son, I can only imagine. I don't even want to imagine it, man. But anyhow, back to this. One time, me and you was, I don't know if you remember or not, but we went to a meeting in 79th and West trying to stop the killing of the gang shit. It was me, Tony Bogart, and Ty Stick, I believe. And the police handed me a bunk flyer telling us to go to some church.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And we went up to the church, and the meeting, the flyer said there's a meeting for the gang community stuff. Come to the church, yada yada yada. And this devil sent us to an abandoned church, and we went to the front. Tell them about that. If
you know the devil gonna be the devil, man. Wasn't nobody at that motherfucker, man.
But nobody there.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the devil is gonna put all kind of obstacles in our way, homie. You know, we just got to, you know what I'm saying, realize what it is for what it is and keep on pushing, man.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, man, for me, this is me now at this stage in life. This is a fucking lifetime commitment. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, oh, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell a motherfucker like this, nigga. I'm from Compton. I'm from Santana Block, Crips. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not with the violence. I'm not with none of the bullshit. I'm not with none of the negativity. I'm not finna denounce where I'm from because that's what made me who I am. I believe in God. I'm a son of Jesus Christ, and I'm trying to do God's work. But me denouncing where I'm from, that ain't gonna make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Long as God knows what's in my heart, and I know what's in my heart, and I know I'm out here trying to help these kids out here for real. I ain't one of them motherfuckers to just be talking. You know what I'm saying? I show my shit from action. My action speaks louder than words, homie. But you always got motherfucker, oh, he still claim, well, yeah, I'm always claim where I'm from. Fuck you. Straight out. Fuck you, I'm always claim where I'm from, but I'm not with no violence against no other black brother. You know what I'm saying? Now homies come to me talking about, cuz I'm finna go put some work in. I'm gonna tell them don't do it. Leave that shit alone. I'm not finna be a part of that bullshit because I see what it got us, man. You know what I'm saying? All that thing got us, man, is dead and in jail and a whole lot of heartbreak, homie. Because when I was out there doing my shit, homie, I didn't sit back.
I understand, brother.
Man, I didn't sit back and think about how them other parents felt.
Damn.
And my son just died from an overdose. Just imagine how them parents felt that their kids got gunned down in the street. I didn't think about none of that shit, man. I didn't think about none of that shit. That's why I say one of my biggest regrets is gang banging, man. Because I know it's a whole lot of people hurt. You know what I'm saying? But we out there thinking we somebody and doing something, and we got parents that motherfucking parents' hearts are just broke. You know? Man, I wouldn't even be here today, homie, if my son would have got gunned down in them streets. And that's on everything, man. And I don't even put it on nothing. But I would not be here today if my son would have got gunned down in them streets, man, because I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I wouldn't have been able to handle it, man. I know I would have went crazy. So I sit back now when I think about all them parents that lost they kids through all this gang banging shit from every neighborhood, not just where I'm from. You know, when I think about them parents, man, and man, my heart is broken, man. I feel for them. Because I know the shit ain't right, man.
So would it be fair to say that because of the stuff that was served to us in these communities that we are aware of, you really feel the pain now more than anything?
Man, more than ever, man. I never felt to be focused. I didn't give a fuck. I never even sit back to think about it. You know what I'm saying? But when I changed, you know what I'm saying? You know, the only way anybody can change, homie, is if they change their way of thinking.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because you are who you think you are. If you think you that motherfucker, you that motherfucker. And you going to react to any circumstance as that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you have to change your way of thinking in order for you to change. If you don't do that, ain't no way on earth you can change. Back in the day, a motherfucker stepped on my shoe. Nigga, if you stepped on my shoe, woo-woo. But now, motherfucker, oh, excuse me, man, don't even worry about it, man. Ain't no big thing. It ain't worth murder like I thought it would have been worth back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to change.
Now,
You know?
they say a wise man change often and a fool don't never change. And you have truly did a 360 plus. As they say, if it ain't in you, don't come out you. So obviously it's been in you all your life, but the circumstances that was dealt to us was not a fair hand. And this is what I tell brothers that's in these tribes like that. That's on the white man. That's on Daryl Gates, Sherman Block, CIA, crack cocaine. That ain't got nothing to do with us, man.
It's all on them, but at a certain point in time, motherfucker got to man up, man. You know what I'm saying? I could sit back here and blame everything on them and don't take no accountability. Well, you know what I'm saying? We know they some dirty motherfuckers, homie. We know what they did to our community. We know what they did to us. And they know what the fuck they did to us, homie. But at a certain point in time, we got to be like, okay, fuck that. You know, what I'm going to do now? I could have came out of jail. Soon as I got out of jail, motherfuckers connection hit me like, what's up? Motherfucker ain't nothing up. You ain't trying to give me no money. You just trying to give me some more dope to send me back to jail.
To kill your people.
You kill my people. But I had, man, soon I went to jail, man, it wasn't no longer than a month after I was in jail, man. I had already made the decision not to never sell that shit again. I had already made the decision that I had to change my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, every man is responsible for himself. You always got motherfuckers act like somebody owe themselves. Whole lot of motherfuckers owed me. When I went to jail, I had dope all out in the street. But when I came home, I didn't even trip it. Because I knew if I came home and I tripped it, somebody was gonna die. Either they was gonna die, or either I was gonna die, or they was gonna try to tell on me and get me out the way some kind of way. So I just let it go, man.